Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to the Lion's Den. I am Randy. I'm your host. I am going to do the 2026 vinyl tag from David Atkinson. So let's get to it, shall we? Number one, my favorite vinyl or musical pickup of 2025. The Clash, Sandinista. By far, my favorite Clash album. Love London Calling. But this one just hits. It just hits with me. Just banger after banger after banger on this album. My favorite, probably Hitsville, UK or Police on My Back. My two favorites on this album. It's great. You know, it's just great. Also, it's this. This is also another of my pickups. It's my Telecaster. Just got it about a month ago. I brought it into the luthier. It's all good to go. Sounds great. That's my other favorite pickup this year. Number two. My favorite live musical performance. I didn't go to too many things this year, but the one thing I went to, my wife and I, she bought me tickets to Ain't Too Proud to Beg, The Temptation Story, and we went back in June. It was fantastic. I didn't know what to expect. I'm not a musical guy, but it was phenomenal. It was fun because I was with my wife, and, you know, it was just a nice evening out with my wife. Number three, my vinyl collection in 10 years. Is it bigger? Smaller? It's got to be bigger. It's got to be bigger. I don't have a lot right now. I'm a listener. I'm not a collector per se. So I buy what I listen to. I don't go with the trends. I don't buy, oh, this is cool. I like what I like. I listen to what I listen to. So my collection's not big. It's perfect. In my opinion, it's mine. It's perfect. So I move into a new home. I've done it. You play one record turn to 11. What is it? And why? I have two. The first one, Rush, 2112, start to finish. My favorite album by Rush. My favorite album, period. My favorite album. And then, just because when I want to hear this, my neighbors do too. It's the Ramones, Rocket to Russia. It's the Ramones. You gotta pop that. If I could go to 12, I'd go to 12. My dogs hate this. They just don't like Joey, Dee Dee, and they don't like any of them. So, you gotta do what you gotta do, right, guys? So, my favorite male and female singers, I struggled with this. I don't really have a lot of female singers. So, the only one I could come across in my collection is Karen Carpenter. In her time, she had a great voice. She could sing. She was just a great singer, you know, for male or female. So it was the only, other than Tammy Wynette, was the only other album by a female that I own. And then my male singer, Paul Rodgers. He's been doing it since the 60s, and he still sounds phenomenal. Still sounds great. So, and this is my favorite album by them, you know. And it's from start to finish. Again, you drop the needle, and you go all the way through. That's just how good this album is. It's that good. So, where are we? 5. I don't have a whole lot of albums in the funk or dance. The only ones I do have a couple. I have the Temptations and Eddie Kendricks. These are both my wife's albums. I love the Temptations. Again, we saw them back in June. So, you know, again, you can't go wrong with the Temptations. So, a real stinker off an album I love. MGK Boston, this one's for you. Mother. God, an awful song. Some people should just stick to playing guitar. The worst song I think I've ever heard on a Police album. Terrible. Just terrible. So you get, let's see, albums from the 60s and 70s and 80s. So I don't like a whole lot of new. So the 60s, The Doors and Morrison Hotel. My favorite song on this album is Peace Frog. That's my favorite Doors track of all time. You know, you've got the Roadhouse Blues is on this album. You've got Waiting for the Sun, which is another good one, but Peace Frog, that's the one. That's the one, people. The 70s. Frank Zappa, Joe's Garage, Act 1. You know, Zappa is that kind of guy where some people, you know, they hate him, others love him. He's one of my favorites. He's just, you know, he just is. He just is. And again, here's another one for you, Mike. Huey Lewis. You know, I love him. Sorry, Mike. I love him. I love him. And now here's one. Marty Stewart. I'm not sure when this came out. I want to say 90s, I'm guessing. I think it was 99, but I'm not sure. Again, I love Marty Stewart. Love Marty Stewart. It's more my style. Slipknot. Early 2000, I want to say. This is just a, you know, a great album. Early Slipknot. Over the years, they've changed their sound here and there, and musicians come and musicians go. But that's a start to finish. Again, I love those albums where you drop the needle and you just sit back and you play the entire side. Flip it over, play side 2. Love it. My neighbors love that one too. And then my next, Chris Stapleton. I don't know, country, Americana. I don't know what he just is a great, great musician. Loved his Super Bowl, Star Spangled Banner a few years back. Just a very talented musician, songwriter. You know, he's just great. So, what's the next one? I Spend a Day Alone. I gotta go Jim Morrison again. I don't know on what we do. Maybe go to the beach, amusement park maybe. I think he'd be a kick, you know, at an amusement park. Any questions I'd ask him? No, I think I just want to talk, like, about life in general, I guess. He always just kind of struck me as being, you know, very profound in his songwriting. He's just a guy that I've always loved. His songwriting, his mannerisms, all of it. What's the next one here? Show a track on a record that brings you to tears. Well, I've got 2. Though I am a heartless bastard. So this one is Unanswered Prayers by Garth Brooks. it always kind of reminds me of just the things that could have been. And I'm so thankful that they never happened and that I'm with the person I'm with. I'm with my wife. You know, she's my best friend. I couldn't ask for a better partner, just a better woman. And every time I hear that, I tear up. And then I've got another one. Another Chris Stapleton song. It's called Maggie's Song. It's about his dog. I hear it, instantly tears. I think about my dogs who have passed. And just the fact that I miss them. Even though I've got a house full. Those first two, I mean, I miss them with all my heart. Every day, I miss them. So, I don't have 3 albums of people I've tried to like and can't. Boston. Ugh. I hate them. I don't get them. I can't stand them. The only other thing that comes close is grunge. Nirvana. Pearl Jam. Yuck. Don't get it. Never have. Never will. So, what's the next one here? Show an album. Let's see. What's the next one here? Oh. If I had to, whose character disappoints me. Springsteen. I love Springsteen. But his views on politics are too much. And sometimes artists just have to zip it. You know, some people just don't want to hear their political views or their life views. I don't care. Just shut up and sing. That's why I buy the records. That's why I go to your shows. Just shut up. Nobody cares. What's the next one? If I had to sell. If I sold my entire collection. Well, I'm going to go with this one. Rush, Caress of Steel. Again, I love Rush. They're my favorite band. Okay, top 5. I think I'd hold on to this one. It's got my favorite Rush song, Caress of Steel. It's got Lakeside Park, which is my favorite, and Bastille Day. I love both songs. So, the greatest VC memory I have of the year is A, going to Mike's big party in the summer. That was a hoot. And the meetups with Mike. He's local. I work with him. A great guy, and I look forward to our Saturday afternoons, you know, at Revolver or Black Dots or wherever. I look forward to all of that. Biopic. You know, I don't really have a favorite biopic, but if I had to pick one, and it probably isn't a biopic, this is Spinal Tap. Still, it makes me laugh every time I see it. It's just, you know, a well written and well acted, and musically, it's pretty good. It's, you know, it's held up all these years. So, let's see. I'm an innocent. Oh, jazz. I don't get jazz. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't really own any jazz. And for those of you who love jazz, and you know who you are, I don't know, maybe you can explain it to me or in the comments. You know, give me some suggestions on who I should start with, who I should listen to. That's not my world. I'd like for it to be my world, but I don't have any, you know, preconceived notions on jazz. So, let's see. I'm on death row. And I asked for a record. It's one we've already seen. So let's go back. And it is going to be this one. Sandinista. I'm on death row. It's a long album. It's got actually 6 sides. It's a triple LP. It's going to take some time. So I think I would go with this one. Or Rush 2112. So the artist I would sell to somebody who doesn't like them, again, is Rush. So I would start with this one. Just listen to it. And then maybe I would go with something more Hemispheres, maybe. That's a good one to go to. My favorite song is Trees. Who doesn't love the Trees? I mean, come on now. And then maybe All the World's a Stage, live, Hear them at their best, live. I mean, Alex Lifeson, Geddy Lee. I know a lot of people don't like Geddy Lee's voice, but in this, it works. It just does. And then the drumming of Neil Peart, however you want to say it, by far my favorite drummer in any genre. It's just a great time. Rush, I love them. And let's see. So if I were to have meetups with anyone, it would be the same people I met at Mike's party over the summer. I got to know some great people, but I think I'd like to go places and not necessarily people. Like I'd like to go to the UK, like maybe Australia or someplace like that as a meetup with people. That would be just, I think it would be more important than people, though the people are the best in this community. So with that said, I just want to take the time to say thank you to a few people who kind of kicked me in the butt and made me actually do this. MGK Boston, Buffalo, Mike, thank you. A is for Alice, B is for Bob. We were supposed to get together and do a show in the summertime, but circumstances just didn't allow that. So everyone that I met at Mike's party, I'll be there 2026. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And until we meet again, please be safe.